Hello, everyone. My name is Mama Bonnie, and I'm so happy to see you here back at the Burrow. And to all of our new friends, hello. It's so nice to meet you. How was your day? I hope it went well. And now that you're here, my day's gotten even better. For tonight's story, well, it's not really a story in a traditional sense. You see, Mama went to the Pokemon Fossil Museum in Chicago. And while Mama was there, I thought, why, I'll bring you along with me through pictures and stories. But we can't have our Pokemon journey unless we're all comfy cozy. So make sure you're wearing something comfy. And don't forget to bring your favorite stuffy. I think they're gonna want to tag along too, don't you? Well then, are we all comfy? Let's get started, shall we? Today, let's go to the Pokemon Fossil Museum. Let's go. Hi there. You are about to experience a wild fossil Pokemon in this exhibition. Professors in the Pokemon world study creatures called Pokemon. I'm Professor Wolamy, and I study fossil Pokemon, which you'll learn about soon. Oh, how exciting! But Mama has to ask, what's a Pokemon? Let's find out together. And now then, let's answer a very important question. What are Pokemon? A Pokemon are mysterious creatures of all shapes and sizes with powerful but controllable capabilities. People and Pokemon live alongside each other, playing, working, and taking on adventures and challenges together. A Pokemon can live in a variety of environments, such as forests, oceans, and even cities. While no earthly animals live in the Pokemon world, you may notice some Pokemon have the characteristics that resemble life from our world. You might be wondering, Mama, what does that mean? Well, let's look at the similarities. A Piloswine and some species of boar share similar tusks, and similar to orange koi fish, magic carp are vibrant underwater dwelling creatures. And, much like dragonflies from our world, Yon Mega has 4 wings and a compound eyes. Oh my, Mama didn't know all that. Did you? First, let's see the Omanite and Omastar exhibit. Omanite and Omastar restored from the Helix fossil. But what are they? Well, Omanite and Omastar use their 10 tentacles to swim and catch prey, although they can be revived using a restoration machine. Omanite and Omastar are both extinct Pokemon. Their hefty shells make it difficult to move swiftly and catch prey, Researchers think this is why they eventually died out. Did you know the a tentacled almost star is thought to be an ancestor of the eight tentacled modern Pokemon Octillery? Why, Momma didn't know that. Did you? While the picture may be a little blurry, you can still see the shell of the Omanite, or maybe it was an Omastar. I wonder what else we'll see. Oh, it's an Omanite. Oh, isn't it cute? Oh my, Omastar's a little scary. But remember, a Pokemon are our friends. Let's see what's next. Oh, Kabuto and Kabutops, restored from the dome fossil. Remember, little ones, a helix and dome fossils are two different ones. Just like the one we saw earlier looking like a little shell, this one looks like the shell of a Kabuto. Now, let's learn more. A Kabuto lives on sandy shores and the seafloor, and it has four eyes, two small black eyes on its shell, and two glowing red eyes on its body. It uses its smaller eyes to see when it's burrowed in the ocean floor. Its evolution, Kabutops, is a fast swimmer and effective hunter in the water. Kabutops' legs also show that it is beginning to adapt to life on land. Did you know? Unlike other fossil Pokemon with eternal skeletons, Kabutops does not have bones in its bodies. Its hard exoskeleton, like you'd see on a horseshoe crab or a lobster, supports it. And just like the helix fossil, we get to see the dome fossil. Oh my, isn't he cute? It's hard to believe that such a little guy could turn into this. Now then, let's explore more. Now then, let's learn about Anorith and Armaldo, restored from the claw fossil. Anorith is a sea-dwelling Pokemon that is believed to have lived about 100 million years ago. It uses its eight wing-like arms to swim and its curved front claws to catch prey. When Anorith evolves into Armaldo, it uses its new legs and tougher body to survive on land. Oh, isn't the Anorith so cute? Momma sadly wasn't able to see Armaldo, but don't worry, there's lots of other Pokemons for us to see. Let's go! A Shieldon and Bastodon, restored from the armor fossil. Despite their threatening appearance, a Shieldon and Bastodon are quiet, yet a social Pokemon that eat grass and berries. They are known to have lived in groups to protect their young. Did you know? The skeleton of these Pokemon tell us that Shieldon goes through a significant change When it evolves, it initially has an oval face and no horns before evolving into Bastodon. Momma wasn't able to get a picture of a Shieldon, but look at this Bastodon. Our next Pokemon is a Relicanth. It isn't restored from a fossil, but it can be found living in the deep sea. Relicanth was thought to be extinct, but a Pokemon scientist found a specimen that looked exactly the same as fossils from 100 million years ago. The scales on its body are as hard as rocks, which allows it to endure the water pressure of the deep sea. Did you know? While it may look like a fish Pokemon, like Magikarp, a Relicanth has 4 firm fins and moves around the seafloor as though walking instead of swimming. Oh wow, Mama's learning so much today. Can you see its fins? There's 2 on this side, and there's 2 on the other. Now then, let's see what else awaits us. A Lileep and a Cradleap, restored from the root fossil. A Lileep and its evolution, a Cradleap, are sea lily Pokemon. These 3 features tell us how these Pokemon move and catch prey. A Lileep and Cradleap have 8 tentacles on their heads, resembling petals. These can be stretched to catch prey. A Lileep sticks to rocks with suction cups, so it does not get swept away in the turbulent sea. However, it can't move around freely. When Lileep evolves into Cradleap, its body becomes heavier, making it so it can roam the seas and even the land without the risk of toppling over. And right here's a root fossil. A Turtoga and a Caracosta, restored from the cover fossil. Turtoga is thought to be the ancestor of modern turtle Pokemon. A Turtoga lives mainly in the ocean, but its evolution, a Caracosta, has adapted to live in the ocean and on land. Did you know? A Wartortle is an example of a modern turtle Pokemon and Mama's favorite. Looking at the cover fossil, we can see that this used to be one of their shells. And from this amazing shell comes a Turtoga. While Mama wasn't able to get pictures of the Caracosta, Mama was able to take pictures of other pieces of the exhibits on my way out. So, take a moment and walk through the halls with me. And here, we can see all the fossils that those Pokemon were brought back to life with. Can you name them all? Mama will help you. There's the helix, the dome, the root, and the shield. Oh, isn't it amazing how they were able to bring all those Pokemon back to life and research them just by finding their fossils? You know, There's people who do that in our world, but the fossils aren't for Pokemon. No, they're for real animals, plants, and organisms that lived in our world long ago. Now then, little ones, we're getting closer to the end, but there's still a few more small things to see. To think, this is how it all began. Don't tell anyone, but Mama likes the blue version the best. And last, but certainly not least, our friend Pikachu and the three starters that started it all. And now then, little ones, the Pokemon Fossil Museum trip may be over, but you can always go back and see your favorite Pokemon. And thank you so much for tagging along. Oh, Mama had so much fun today. And who knows? Maybe Mama will be able to find another fun field trip for us to go on. Until then, remember, Mama Bonnie loves you very, very much. Goodbye.